As you begin your course selection process, there are some important points to consider. First, you should consider your entire schedule and the extracurricular activities you are involved in as you make your choices. Secondly, please consult the program planning guide, or your counselor, or your communication arts teacher as questions arise in the course selection process. Please take the course selection process very seriously and consider all of your options, knowing that in a school this size, it is very difficult to make changes after you have made your final selection. The following classes are elective choices for your senior year, and most of them are only a semester long, except for Traditions and Communication, which is a year-long course. Senior year is an opportunity for you to choose classes in areas that are of interest to you, from writing to film to speech. All of these classes are great opportunities for you to explore specialized areas in communication arts. Senior Rhetoric is an elective course that is designed for college-bound students. In this course, students learn to develop skills for argument writing and rhetorical analysis, which is similar to what students might experience in freshman composition courses in college. Students will also engage in text analysis, which can involve works such as novels, but also nonfiction, advertisements, poetry, and art. Writing Styles and Forms is another elective course for the college-bound students who may need more guided writing experiences. Students in this course will also write in a variety of forms, from narration to description to analysis. This course might be a good option for students who are not quite ready for Senior Rhetoric. In Traditions of Communication, the focus is on types of heroes and traditions as they apply to literature, such as the epic, tragic, lyric, and comic traditions. There are a variety of readings, speaking, and listening activities in this course, as well as a multimedia assessment, which involves student choice in many cases. Students must enroll in Traditions for both semesters because it is a year-long course. Lit Themes, or Literary Themes, is another elective course in which students will read independently a series of extended texts that are at or slightly above their reading levels. Students will respond to their reading in writing and also develop literary analysis essays, in addition to participating in class discussions and presentations. It's a very good course for students who love to read and who are interested in choosing their own texts. World Literature is a survey course of influential works from other cultures and time periods. Students will read classic works like the Odyssey, as well as modern works such as graphic novels. Some literature might also be considered multicultural, and the examination of this literature is through a cultural lens. Creative writing is an option for students who are interested in exploring different types of writing. Much of this class is conducted in the form of a writer's workshop, in which students share their work for audience response. This class requires regular sharing of work and frequent revision. Writers will be encouraged to revise their best work and submit it to Vertigo, North's literary magazine. In your senior year, if you are pursuing weighted courses as an area of study, you have several choices. The first is Honors Senior Rhetoric. This course is meant to enrich the writing of competent and confident writers. Students will learn to develop skills for argument writing in college. Even though the focus of the class is on writing, students will still engage in academic conversations and deliver presentations. It is extremely helpful if you have already taken AP Language, although it is not required. Another good option is English Literature, also known as Brit Lit. This is a survey course for major English authors in which you will study drama, poetry, novels, and follow a chronological and thematic approach. In addition, you will write literary analysis essays and engage in discussions and presentations about the texts you are studying. Another survey course is called Themes in Western Literature and Art. This class is a survey of major written works from Western civilization, both literary and philosophical. No prior art knowledge or ability is needed, but students will be expected to synthesize their knowledge of literature, art history, and philosophy. One final choice in the senior year for weighted options is AP Literature and Composition. This is a natural course to take after taking AP Language in your junior year. This course is designed to prepare students for the AP test, as well as engage in a critical study of literary genres such as poetry, dramas, novels, and students are expected to grapple with difficult literature and reflect on their own reading approaches. Students will need to be good, close readers and analyzers of literary critics' perspectives as well. Another great strand to consider for your electives in communication arts is the film strand. The first class is called Film as Literature. In this class, students will read films as cultural texts, analyze films for their narrative and stylistic structures, and understand a director's style and the conventional and non-conventional characteristics of a genre. If you do well in and enjoy film as literature, you may want to consider taking film production. Clearly, in film production, there will be a much more in-depth experience in the pre-production, production, and post-production aspects of filmmaking. The greatest emphasis will be on the visual and audio aspects of film projects produced in class, both individually and in groups. Students who enroll in this class will be expected to film and edit footage during class as well as outside of class. Advanced speech is designed for upper-level students who are interested in refining their public speaking skills. This class focuses on creative speech performance, group processes, argumentation, and critical listening skills. This course would be of particular interest to the college-bound student who anticipates professional training in areas such as law, business, teaching, or social services. Another very useful elective is speech communication, a course that focuses on communication theory as it relates to developing public speaking skills. There will be some emphasis on providing feedback to peers, completing research, as well as impromptu speaking. Students also have the option of taking a class called Yearbook Production, which is a class open to grades 9 through 12. Students will work with InDesign, Photoshop, and digital photography to create our award-winning yearbook, Reflections. Students who are organized, creative, and strong writers are encouraged to join this class. In Advanced Media Lab, students will focus their work on writing for the North Star, the online newspaper. Students should consider this class if they are interested in pursuing journalism careers.